Hello, welcome to data science classes. Today we will cover how to install Python and different IDEs, and depending on what you like you can pick and choose. There's a bunch of different options available since Python has been around for a long time, and this is one of the favorite languages right now other than R. So let's look at what options do you have. So first, try to check if you have Python already installed on your computer by going to your command prompt and type Python. If it gives you a prompt, it will tell you what version it is, and that means you do have Python installed. So you don't have to install, but if you want to update to the latest one, you can do that. You can exit out of this prompt. The way to install Python is from their website. This is one way of doing it. Some of the IDEs that we might need is Jupyter. This is one of the commonly used, widely used IDE, and we will be using this for our understanding Python tutorial. Another IDE which is used quite a lot is PyCharm. You can download it from JetBrains. This is the website for them. You can just say Google for PyCharm and you'll find it there. Another quick option is repl.it. What I do this when I use it is mostly to do some quick tests. You can say that I want to create REPL for Python language. It supports a lot of different languages. Just to test some things out, you can quickly write a few lines of code and see it work just like this. Let's say I'm gonna make hello. You don't have to understand anything right now because we will go over all these things soon. Print A, and you'll see the console comes right next to it and it will print out. So this is used for quick snippets if you want to run it and see how it works. So that's one option. Another common distribution tool is Anaconda. This is not an IDE, but it gives you all the different IDEs, Python, all the libraries that you might need in one single location. So this is a one-stop shop for everything that you need for starting up with data science or any programming language for data science. So let me download this. I'm going to go to the download link, click on it, and I'm going to say download. I'm using Mac, so it's going to automatically give me a Mac OS installer, but you can install on your Linux or Windows machines by clicking here, or it will automatically take you there when you open this page on that particular machine. I'm going to go and download 3.7, the latest version. It's going to say allow downloads, and it's downloading. It's going to take a little bit time because it's pretty huge file. So as you can see, it's 442 MB. So it's going to take some time to install. So we'll pause it here and come back once it's done downloading. So once it's completed downloading, you can click on the package file that comes along with and go through the instructions. Continue. There'll be a bunch of items. You'll have to agree to some licenses and enter your password to install this software. As you can see, it will also install PyCharm IDE for you. So if you want that, it will ask you an option. So installation is complete. Now it's asking for PyCharm. So I can say continue, install everything, and summary. It will give you a summary of everything that has been installed. I'll close it and I'll move the installer to trash. I don't need this anymore. Once I have that, you can directly open Anaconda Navigator. That's what will be installed. I like to move all my editor tools right up here, so I'm going to move this here. It might take a little bit time to open this up the first time, but once it opens up, it's going to ask you, do you want to update? So it looks like there's an update after we installed. I'm going to say don't show again, and it shows me that it has Jupyter Lab installed, which I can launch. It has Python Jupyter Notebooks installed, which we'll be using. It has Qt Console. It has Spider installed, and these are some other tools which are available for installation, but they have not installed. So I use Visual Studio Code for some other languages while writing C#, but it can be used for Python. There's RStudio available if you're interested in R, which will be part of some of our next tutorials going forward, but this is how you can start. I can go and launch Jupyter Notebook directly from here. It will open up in terminal and launch Jupyter Terminal. If you don't want to open using Anaconda, what you can do is I'm going to close this. You can go to your terminal and just type Jupyter Notebook and it will open up directly from your terminal. And you can go here, you can create a new, it will show you all your folders and everything is running on your local host. So it's a browser based editor. So I'm going to just say Python 3. If you had more programming languages, when you said niv here, it will probably show you R and Python 3, but I just have Python 3 installed, so it's gonna show me Python 3. And this is your editor. This is the IDE that we'll be using going forward, and you can go through all the different options, but we will look at them as and when we code. It's best to learn them when you're using it than to learn it beforehand. Sometimes some people like to look at it beforehand, like if you want to look at keyboard shortcuts, because you would want to be not using your mouse all the time and run keyboard shortcuts. So it's a good idea to look at some of the things like how to create headings, how to create a raw cell versus a markdown cell, how to move up and down, how to get out of the edit mode. So these are some of the options that are available. I would like you to go through them once just to get an idea of it. You have different widgets available. Kernel is the one that actually executes your commands. Each one of these items is called a cell, and these are the cells you can run your code, write your code here and run cells. You can insert cells, delete cells. There's a lot of different options available, and this is pretty much your IDE which we'll be using going forward. Always make sure you save your notebooks just so that it is available. It will save it as untitled and keep it saving as in when you press save or Command S or Control S, and it will be available for you. All these shortcuts are available. Go through that, but we'll be starting coding in Python from the next video.